Hi everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for coming this morning. I'm excited to introduce Celeste and Tiffany on. They're rising juniors at Lexington High School.
Hi, my name is Celeste. Good morning. There'll be two parts to this program. I'll be playing the first part and then Tiffany will be playing the second part. I'll explain the background and highlight what to listen out for when listening so you can better appreciate the music. This will be a more interactive and intimate session, so if you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand and ask. So the first piece I'll be playing is Debussy's Arabesque No. 1. It's one of his early pieces. It was published when he was in his 20s. Debussy is considered an impressionist composer, although at the time he rejected it. He didn't like to think of himself as an impressionist composer. He thought of himself as a romantic composer because he thought his pieces had more depth and complexity to them. But today, Debussy is probably known as the most notable impressionist composer. He's the father of impressionism, and his music focuses on conveying the effect and impression of something. So you will notice his music is characterized by a more fluid, atmospheric feel, and in the song Arabesque No. 1, you'll hear his characteristic happy, floaty feeling because he likes to use the pentatonic scale and whole tone scales. So you can see why it would be very floaty. Also, the floaty feeling in this piece is also from the two different rhythms played at the same time. That's called polyrhythm, when you hear two different rhythms at the same time. So in this song, in this piece, it sounds like this. And also notice how the left hand is really low, and the right hand is really high. So it feels like the right hand, the melody is floating over the bass. So I hope you enjoy this piece. This is Arabesque No. 1 by Debussy. Bach's Prelude No. 1 in C major, and it's a flowy piece, and some people feel like it sounds like a waterfall, others hear bells chiming. And the reason why it's so flowy is because Bach connects different chords with common chord tones. So as you listen to this piece, listen to how different chords share the same notes, so that makes it have a very flowy feel. So listen to the flowy effect of this piece. I hope you enjoy this. This is Prelude No. 1 in C major by Bach. The corresponding fugue to this prelude, which is Fugue No. 1 in C major. And a fugue is like a musical conversation between multiple voices. So in this fugue, there are 4 voices, so it's like hearing 4 singers or like seeing 4 dancers on stage. A fugue begins with a short melody, and I'll play this melody for you. So the melody that I just played for you is the main melody. It's repeated multiple times, and it's sung by the 4 voices in this fugue. So you can imagine watching a stage of 4 dancers in a circle, and they're all taking turns in the center to do the main dance. As you listen, see if you can hear this main melody being repeated by the 4 voices. It's played over 20 times throughout this piece, So see how many times you can count. I'll play the melody again for you so you can recognize it. So count how many times you hear this melody. I'll ask you after. Okay, hope you enjoy this. This is Fugue number 1 in C major by Bach. If you count at least 2, raise your hand.
At least 2, at least 2. Somebody here counted 12. 16.
Anybody count over 17?
Who's counting?
I got 17. 18? 19?
How many was it?
There was 24. The next piece is Waltz, Opus 69, number 2 by Chopin. And many people love Chopin's music. I love Chopin's music because he is very romantic. He was a romantic composer, and he's very expressive. So this waltz was actually composed by Chopin for his fiancée when he was just 19 years old. Chopin and his fiancée Maria were engaged for 4 years, and then the family broke it off because his social standing as a musician was not good enough for the female's family, who were wealthy landowners. So they broke up, and Chopin obviously never wanted to publish this waltz. He actually wanted it burned, like set fire to, after he died. So he died, and then his friend went ahead and published the waltz anyways. So, yeah. So all 3 sections in this piece, so see if you can hear it. The first section is in B. The first section is in B minor, so it's a minor key. It's more like sad and melancholic. And then the second section is in B major, so it's like happier and brighter. And then the third section is back to minor. So see if you can hear these 3 sections. It's first like sad, then brighter, happier, and then sadder. So
Sad, happy, and sad.
hope you enjoy this. This is Waltz, Opus 69, number 2 by Chopin. So next is a Prelude by Debussy, and the name translates to the girl with flaxen hair. And when you listen to this prelude, it sounds really floaty because he also uses the pentatonic scale and the whole tone scale. So basically what this means is Debussy uses notes and like leaves out notes that would usually create tension in a piece, or that would pull towards certain other notes. So that gives it a very floaty, dreamy feel. It feels like you're in a dream. So that's a characteristic of Debussy that you would hear in this piece. And I hope you enjoy this piece. It's a very tender, floaty piece. And this is Prelude number 8 from Book 1 by Debussy. Next is June Barcarolle by Tchaikovsky, and a little background for this piece. Tchaikovsky wrote a set of 12 seasons for the piano, 1 for each month, and when we get to June, he's inspired by a poem, which is up on the slides. And even though June would usually evoke feelings of like summer, sunshine, and happiness, this piece, June, is quite melancholic, and the reason for that is because the poem, which is up on the screen, evokes a sense of mysterious sadness and like longing and bittersweet appreciation for the beauty of a summer's night. So you will notice that it's more like melancholic and has this mysterious sadness that is in this poem. So Tchaikovsky translates these poems from the music, from the poem into the music. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is June Barcarolle, Opus 37, number 6 by Tchaikovsky. My 6 pieces. Next, Tiffany will take over for the second part of the program.